Hello, CryptoQ Media. I'm glad you're back on my channel. Was XRP suddenly a hot commodity for bettors? The SEC and other institutions have more to say. Here is today's video with an update on XRP, just like I said. Since a significant institution has shown up, I feel compelled to share some crucial news with you all. But before we do that, let's take a look back at some of the changes that have occurred since the SEC update on July 3rd. In the latest SEC lawsuit decision by Binance, Ripple users are protesting against heavy fines. We covered this in my live stream and an earlier video. There is a particular issue that must be addressed regarding the fine amount. Rumor has it that the SEC was shooting for $2 billion. Apparently, a $7.5 million bid was rejected. Our sources tell us that the SEC is targeting a fine of $25 million, despite the fact that the company is requesting a maximum charge of $10 million. The sanction that the agency had originally proposed has been reduced from $2 billion to $102.6 million. Additional details about the punishment have been updated here. Judge Annalisa Toro's ruling that XRP was not a security came exactly 1 year ago on July 13. Therefore there are a lot of theories going around about what might happen on that date. Many believe that the settlement will be finalized in July. For those who are sentimental, it may be the final day. It makes sense, though, because we can't be sure that this is the pro-XRP lawyer's sole stance in the end. When Huddle Law founder Fred Rispoli said it might be ready by July's end, I felt my heart skip a beat. In the following part, plus, it is said, and he is aware of it. You can trust me. Last week, Judge Torres made headlines with his verdict on the balancing issue. In it, he shared his perspective, which is that July 31st might be seen at the conclusion of the month. On this 13th of July, I could say nothing more poetic. I had never met Assessor Torres before. How does she seem? Not a clue. Another area where my knowledge is poor is the American judicial system. The 13th of July is just 9 days away, but I can still picture this happening then. Doing everything on this list is definitely doable. The reduction from $2 billion to $102.6 million is substantial. Once again, the escrow has made some progress. We might have to wait a few more weeks after this before we hear anything about a settlement. And when you really believe it, you'll have a firm grip on the situation. The flip side of it? Rumor has it that Ethereum ETFs are about to be published. So, it's clear that Solana ETF applications have been going strong. In addition to the widespread rumors about an XRP ETF, several other developments have occurred recently, such as a Swiss bank expanding its trading options to include both Solana and XRP, and Coinbase introducing futures trading for certain projects. Swiss authorities have expanded the list of available custodial options for XRP FX on Bank, the Lunar System and the Sun. Additionally, it is worth noting that the Swiss government has taken steps to enhance speculation surrounding the XRP and Forever X exchange-traded funds ETFs. Obtaining an ETF or a Solana is something we must determine. I don't see why we shouldn't have an XRP ETF given all the possible developments, such as the SEC settlement, a final shift for XRP, and the predicted volumes. It is common knowledge that institutions exist and that they require XRP. We can now start making headway on this program and increasing this number after years of suppression. The fact that it is a Swiss bank only adds to the positive sentiments, considering how infrequently Switzerland is mentioned. We do know that such markets are often a highly regulated financial capital because to the possible long-term bullishness. Furthermore, XRP is not alone. There is a hypothesis or ETF potential score, though, and it's obvious that any investor thinking about putting money there is also referencing it. Solana may have been fouled on, but there are still chances to invest in XRP, a cryptocurrency with low demand but good potential, maybe even better than Near protocol. A lot of positive things can be said about XRP. Good news abounds. The secret, in my opinion, is this: you can find it anywhere. It isn't exactly the focal point. The Southern Cross is visible above us as a big cloud, so we'll need to monitor the market closely to see how prices are changing. Keeping our hands on the 4,681 support level is our current strategy. Here and now, we are just below it. A precipitous decline in worth. Bitcoin dropped as low as 55.33 at its lowest point. Consequently, it would be fantastic if this type of upward surge to materialize. A lot of people are rooting for us. We are currently only under that. The last thing we need is for this to turn into resistance instead of support, but hold on a second, the market closes in about 5 or 10 minutes. In this movie, the day is drawing near. If all goes according to plan, we should have 4,681, more than enough to see us through the day. Nevertheless, in the future, eventually, numerous positive developments seem to be in the horizon for XRP. It is believed that many people do it. Who can state with certainty that many are uninterested? Kindly inform me using the provided space. Do you still think a deal in July is possible? I am sincerely attempting to ascertain your viewpoint on this matter, since we have been delving into it. But I'm interested in hearing other people's interpretations of what you read and hear. If anyone has alpha, we can find out what occurs if you look at my Twitter and send me a private message. I am grateful that you saw this video, though. In order to provide some contrast, I regret to inform you that XRP is still held by me. In my opinion, we are still awaiting a significant arrival. Do you think one XRP will be available soon? If so, please let me know in the comments below. Subscribing to my channel would be greatly appreciated. As we part ways,